We are on episode 3 of The Last of Us. Yeah, this has been intense for sure. I'm not really sure what I expected. I kind of had an idea of this series, but I don't know why I thought it was going to be tame. Like it's a lot worse than I realized, and not in like the story. The story is great, acting has been great, everything has been great, but the intensity, the realism, it feels so damn real. Like, okay, this could happen, this could easily happen. And the creep level is high. The makeout session last episode was nuts. God, just God. So here we go. Next episode, matter. I'm here. I'm gonna watch this series. I'm gonna get through it, and we're gonna do it. I'm doing it. All right, let's get into it. You can find the full versions of these reactions without the cuts on my Patreon, and that is under Iman Snow. Links are in my description box below. This seems like a safe area to be. Honestly, I just don't see there being any of these mushroom people here. The fun guy is here. They're not gonna be here. I do feel sorry for him. He's just continues to lose everybody he loves. But in this time frame, it's just inevitable that people will just die very easily.
Look, I've been thinking about...
I want your sorries.
I wasn't gonna say I'm sorry. I was gonna say that I've been thinking about what... Nobody made you or Tess take me. Nobody made you go along with this plan. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
That's awesome that she said that at her young age. Because it's true.
How'd you get that scar on your head? What? Is it something lame? Like you fell down the stairs or something?
I didn't fall down any stairs.
Okay, so what then?
Someone shot at me and missed.
See, that's cool. Shoot back?
Yeah.
You get him?
No, I missed too.
Oh no. There's always something. God, 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 imagine. Oh God. She's not going down there. No, why would she go down there? Oh my God. Why? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Why would you go down here? This is so stupid. I don't want to be scared. I hate being scared. I hate horror. I just can't deal. Oh.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, that's good. Man, it's just been a while. Oh my goodness. Remember the whole thing that you were taught, that there were the roots that go around to other parts of who knows where to alert the other fun guys to come hang out and whatever else. What the hell is she doing?
Was it a monkey? I bet it was a monkey.
It wasn't a monkey. I thought you went to school.
Federal school, teaches how their shitty government failed to prevent a pandemic.
No one knows for sure, but best guess, cordyceps mute got into the food supply. Probably a basic ingredient like flour or sugar. Pancake mix. You eat stuff up there you shouldn't see.
Oh, now I have to see.
Oh.
Told you you were going to a QZ, and you were. If there was room. If there wasn't.
Wow. Oh, we're getting a flash. Oh, it hurts her baby and her.
Not today, you New World Order Jack.
Okay, so this is Nick Offerman's character. I guess the people who are preppers, I mean, you guys are gonna survive. Honestly, everyone makes fun of you guys, but they really shouldn't, because you never know. You never know. You guys are gonna be fine. Yeah. If anything ever happened. All that wine. I mean, honestly, it's smart to prep. If you have the financial means to do so, you have the property to do so, because you just don't know what's going to happen. Natural disasters, all of the above. Ron Swanson. He turns the gas back on. Wow, he was really prepared. He was like so prepared for this. He was like right on it too, right when they're gone. All right, it's time to go to work. Man, he's eating really well too. Wow. But this is like the first day of this chaos.
Keep coming.
Hey.
Oh,
Perfect. How did
doesn't get
it
old.
doesn't count. 4 years later. Okay.
I'm not infected.
Are you armed?
No.
Why did you take that long to answer?
Oh yeah, that's interesting. That's really handy.
Letting you go, so go.
All right. Look. First, my name's Frank.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Frank. If I feed you,
BF.
then every bum you talk, and this is not an Arby's.
Well, Arby's
Yeah.
didn't have free lunch. It was a restaurant.
Close.
Thank you. Almost done. 5 more minutes.
Sure. Sure.
Thank you. This is amazing.
Yeah, it must be amazing to be in such a beautiful home. It's so kept up and everything. I mean, was he a chef in his past life? Like, what is going on? He really knows how to cook.
What the?
Everything tastes good when you're starving.
Yeah, but not
And the way he was he
a man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
I know I don't seem like the type.
This is you.
what a lucky, like, he just like popped in and he's just such a ball of light and energy.
No one at my side.
No, sir. No, thank you. Sorry. Sounds like good advice, but there's no one at my side.
So, who's the girl? Girl you're singing about?
There is no girl.
I know.
So straight in, hey? They're both crying.
What's your name? Bill.
Aw. Bill and Frank. But if I was Bill, I'd be so scared that I'm being manipulated just so he can stay in my home. But I can tell that obviously it's real. Like there's a connection there, and he wouldn't. But I would be like, "Are you using me?"
Have you ever done this before? Not with anyone?
With a girl a long time ago.
So I'm gonna start with the simple things.
Oh, why is this making me want to
Okay.
cry? That's.
I want you to know that I'm not a whore.
It's just like crazy because he couldn't be his true self. Pretty much his whole life.
Hey, would you stop? Do I ask for things? Ever? Our home isn't just
our house, it's everything around us. I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
Well, yeah, now, but not then. I'll do everything else myself.
It is not a
If you say resource management, so help me, I will run through one of your tripwires. But we are going to have friends.
Oh, like inviting people into this. There's all empty homes.
I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
You what?
Oh, this is the first meeting.
Can you not, please?
No, wait. With the freaking gun aside.
Well, can I just say, gun aside, which I get, by the way, how nice this is to have a civilized meal in such a beautiful place.
If mine brought strangers into our situation, I wouldn't be happy either. But of all the people he could have found on the radio, we're actually decent people just trying to get by. So what, you were a prepper or something?
Survivalist.
That fence has got a year on it, tops. Galvanized wire already started to corrode. I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life. But sooner or later, there'll be raiders. And they'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
Be fine.
Oh, wow.
You can make it.
What? Oh.
I traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
Strawberries. Oh. We take so much for granted.
I'm sorry.
What?
Getting older faster than you.
I like you older. Older means we're still here.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
Because you just want to lose him. Yeah. He really got lucky. I mean, they both did.
On the
Not on the
strawberries.
strawberries.
Right.
Oh no. Oh, there's so many. Oh god.
Bill! Bill!
Oh god, he just got shot.
Hold your hand there for me. Hold your here.
Frick! Leave the gas on! Leave the gas on. The fence will kill the rest of
The
them.
list.
I have copies of all the keys.
Good.
Call Joel.
Uh-huh.
You can't be here alone.
I'm not alone. You're here.
Oh, so they survived that. 10 years later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you warmed up.
Is he sick? Like, what happened? Ugh, why this episode is just so beautiful. Oh, I mean, they really did like such a great job. Like, I'm so invested in that.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted.
God damn it. I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Who's coming, Bill? The door-to-door MRI sales. Gonna give you the every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I've had a lot of bad days. I've had bad days with you, too. Make me some toast. Then take me to to the boutique. We'll get married.
Aww.
And you cook a delicious dinner. You will crush all of these up. Put them in my wine. I'll sleep in your arms.
Oh no, not this song. Please, not this song. No. Not the nature of daylight. No. Don't make this worse. Oh my god. This song always reminds me of Arrival. That's one of my favorite movies. And that movie always makes me cry when I rewatch and rewatch and rewatch it. Their first meal that they had together. On the same way.
Were there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse.
Wow.
Isn't the tragic suicide at the end of the play. I'm old. I'm satisfied. And you were my purpose.
It's incredibly romantic.
Well, that was like the most beautiful love story ever.
To whomever, probably Joe. August 29, 2020. If you find this, please do not come into the bedroom. We left the window open so the house would... I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps. Anything you need. The bunker code is the same as the gate code, but I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. Almost. I used to hate the world, and I was happy when everyone died. But I was wrong, because there was one person worth saving. I saved him. Then I protected him.
And then he saved you.
That's why men like you and me are here.
To protect
We have a job
people.
to do.
Yeah.
And God help any motherfuckers who stand in our way. I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep...
Oh, Tess. Safe, maybe. Making a battery then.
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
80s.
Grab some cans from over there. No.
They gotta take some guns.
There's a wall.
Right. It's kind of cool that he can get a second chance at kind of being a dad. Like, it's like she just came out of nowhere and around the same age as his daughter, and it's interesting. And then what Tess said, like, you need to save as many people as you can, and what Bill said, your purpose is to save people, protect people.
Well, don't you look pretty?
Shut up.
Frank was trying to sing her song.
Oh, man.
It's better than nothing.
But that is their room because they left the window open. Wow, okay, great episode. I don't know what to say. I feel like this episode truly speaks for itself. I've never just finished an episode of any series where I just was like, huh. I feel like I've been cleansed. Like I just went through some sort of a detox, and but at the end, and I'm like, oh wow, I feel refreshed. I mean, it's really hot, and up here, I'm up in like a little loft area, and all the heat rises, and so I'm being roasted alive. But other than that, I feel like really at joy with this episode. Like it was just such a beautifully done love story. And it's so never judge a book by its cover. And I think that's the thing to really know. Like everyone is so different, and people might have some political opinions and different perspectives, but it doesn't mean they're all one thing. And if you're on this side, you're all one thing. That's just not human. We are all human at the end of the day. And really, it's so frustrating because we really are in this like so super duper divisive time, especially in America. It's so disgustingly divisive, and if you say one thing, you're categorized or labeled as one thing, or if it's back and forth. I like that Bill has the "Don't Tread on Me" flag in his basement, but he was a closeted gay man. He was a really damn good chef. He could play the piano and had a beautiful voice. Like that doesn't go together, in our minds when we stereotype people, that doesn't go together. And it's just, that's why it is like so dangerous to assume and to judge. But we do it. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. But I really appreciated that they were so different, Frank and Bill. Frank was just more of an extrovert, and obviously Bill is an introvert, and they just had different views, but they had the same moral outlook on life. I think that Bill always did care, but I think he had to relearn that with meeting Frank, and that's something that's so interesting. Our circumstances in life really do it shapes us to who we like in the world, who we don't like, who we fear, who we are comfortable with. I mean, I get that whole thing when everyone was gone, I was really, really happy. But it's because, it's like that thing of, there's a lot of really sucky people in this world that are really rude, really stuck up, really, really just grating. And there are people who are beautiful and kind and generous. And the problem is when we meet a lot of the sucky people, and not just sucky, I mean real bad people who just don't care about humanity. Like genuinely, they only care about themselves and what they can gain. If you ever meet someone like that, your hope in humanity it's depleted. And if you meet multiple people like that, you're just like, what the hell, where do I live? Am I in hell, or what is going on? Because I'm around demons. And then you look at what goes on in the news and the wars and the genocides and throughout history, and you're just like, what the hell is this? But then there's always been the people who have stood up, who made really difficult decisions, and usually the minority in the group of the decision making, but to do the right thing. And it always changed the course of history. And that's something that it's worth fighting for. And it's definitely this thing of, if you meet sucky people, horrible people, yeah, it kind of makes you want to go and hide in your own hole and not come out and not interact with people. And I 100% understand. I've been through that myself, and it's really hard to trust after that. But you also have to know that there's always going to be really good people. And I think that just having Frank fall into his hole, which is, that's not an innuendo, but it's like, what are the odds? What are the chances of that? But that's also how the world works. There's good people, really, 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 really amazing people. And you can't know until you take a chance at trusting. And you might get hurt, but you might not. And that's the beautiful thing about life. I loved what he said when he said that. You were my purpose. And now that you're not here, I just, I'm not going to, there's no other reason. I mean, it's so interesting. I mean, if I was in his position, in Bill's position, I would do the same thing. No questions asked. I just don't, because he's just alone at that point, doesn't have the love of his life, a literal angel of a human, and he's an older man and doesn't have the same fight that he had when about 20 years ago, 30 years ago, even 15 years ago. It's like different. Time changes and you get tired. And it's just like, why? Yeah. He figured out something really important, and that was love is real. Being who you are and accepting who you are is an important thing to do. And they got so lucky. How is that so funny? It's like you find your true love in the apocalypse. How funny is that? It's so cute and so funny at the same time. But I just loved the letter he left to Joel, which was just, men like him and men like Joel are here for one reason, and it is to protect people. And I really hope that I believe that person, that type of human will always be around. The ones who protect, the ones who use their skills to help. And of course, there's the ones that will, pillage and raid and take and think that they deserve whatever you have. But there's always the good ones out there. And I think it was just important for Joel to remember, like, hey, there's life to be lived, and now you have a purpose. This little girl is your purpose. And we don't know that maybe she is the key to saving the world. We don't know for sure, but maybe she is. There you go. This is your purpose. Do what you can. Save as many people as you can. Like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful message. I appreciate it. I just loved this episode. I felt really calm watching it, other than the little part in the beginning with that like basement bunker mushroom guy. I was not happy about that. But other than that, this was so beautiful. The house was beautiful. The food, every little detail of this episode was amazing. And I'd love to live in that neighborhood with them if they would have allowed me and my family to be there. But yeah, that was so awesome. Great episode. Awesome. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this continues to play out. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.